What's up, my beloved?
What's up, my beloved?
But I said, don't talk about us behind our back because you thought that we should have tipped more. So anyway, this is what she said. I kid you not. She said, oh yeah. She said, you know what, you're right. Now she admitted it. She said, you're right. I don't know. I'm just under the weather. She said it's really hot outside. I'm sorry. She said it's really hot outside. I was just talking about, I don't know what came through me. She said I was talking about you guys in the back. And I said, oh my gosh. I was going, Malik was right. So ever since that moment, she was really nice, and she served us really well or whatever. So I gave her a nice tip, and I told her, and then she gonna badmouth Pat because she wasn't there. So she was like, "Yeah, I hate Pat too." She doesn't. she said I don't like Pat, and I hate working with her. I've been reporting her to the manager, and then she was like, "Yeah, she's a terrible waitress." And then Pat walks in, right? Pat walks in, and we're about to leave, and as soon as Pat walks in, we go up to start to pay or whatever, and she's talking to Pat in the back. She's like, and this is what she did. She said, because apparently Pat had told Joanne the night before or whatever, or a few nights before, that we didn't tip well, and that's how that's why Joanne was telling everybody, right? So then Joanne went to Pat and said, "I know the reason why you didn't get a tip." Oh my God! And Pat was going. She was looking at us, and Joanne said, "Cause you had bad service." And so we're over here. I gave her like $4, and so did Malik, because we were trying to prove a point. And then we look back in, and Pat is going, "Oh," cause Joanne just got $8 from us, and Pat got $2. So Pat is rethinking her life choices.
What's up, my beloveds? You guys, today we are back with some KFC. Yes, you guys, and we have some peppers over there, and we tried to move everything out the way so you guys can be able to see us eat. We moved all the boxes and the food and stuff.
Scoot over there. Yeah, there you go, boy. There you go. All right.
Anyways, we moved all the boxes and the food, so I was talking, and somebody just started.
It's okay. It's all right. I gotta get comfortable.
And anyway, so y'all, how y'all been doing? I'm doing great now. I thank you guys so much for the prayers about my food, about my throat. It's better now, so it's all good. Baby, you want to say the grace?
Yeah, Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food and drink we're about to receive to nourish our body for Christ's sake. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, can I get a spork? One of those things.
A spork.
Also, can you give me the gravy over there, because they gypped me? I don't know. So
they
didn't give you no good gravy.
Did you want this, honey?
So what, y'all? We got
I'm good.
We got some coleslaw, mashed potatoes. You know we can't go to KFC. You can't go to KFC without getting the coleslaw. Mashed potatoes on deck. We got the hot sauce on deck, and we got the coleslaw. You almost put that in my thing.
Coleslaw, baby.
You see this coleslaw right here needs to go. Huh? Mashed potato coleslaw and chicken.
Yep, original style, y'all. Original.
I don't like that crispy.
No, yeah, I don't like
that crispy. That crispy is like, I think it's too much.
Wait, this is original?
Yes, original, yeah.
Then what's crispy?
Crispy is a bunch. It's like it's real flaky.
Real
thick and flaky. Crunchy. But it's mostly like flour, you know. Yeah. This is more like the skin. It's crunchy. To me.
This seems like it's crunchy.
Baby, can you give me the peppers?
The peppers. There you go, baby.
Hot peppers, y'all.
I'm not really hungry. Not that much, but I know what's going to happen when I start eating.
Well, hot peppers are?
Yes.
Here, take a few. Don't take it out the way. This is about my food.
Yeah.
It was unnecessary. It really was.
What, you got so many?
Yeah.
Are they hot?
No.
No? You want one? Y'all, he don't know what he missing. He ain't black. I don't know what color he is.
I don't think he needed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he really didn't.
He ain't.
Oh, this is a lot. I don't know. This is way too close. And I ain't got no room. Because my spread
That's why I told you to scoot over by your mom a little more.
And mom can't scoot over anymore.
No. Put your plate over a little bit.
Yeah, you got to put your foot out of the bar.
Put your plate over a little bit.
Y'all.
Come on.
Yeah, you can scoot over a lot. There you go.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Can y'all see me?
Yeah, she's all in. You're all the way in.
So y'all, I'm about tired of this. You got too much stuff, boy.
You want to take that red top too or no?
Hot sauce.
That's not it. How did we do this without the lens before? Without the lens being this wide?
We didn't.
Alright, now I'm using Wendy's sauces because they gypped us.
Right.
Yeah, so I go in there, y'all. So first off, we go to KFC and we pull up in the drive-thru, and the lady was like, "Can you come in because I read one, you know, my drive-thru register is down." So we like, yeah, whatever. So we drive around. First off, it's a few people up in there, y'all. It's quite a few people up in there. So we get in there, place the order and everything. Folks is, you know, upset about their orders and stuff like that because it's taking a long time. And then, so I asked them for an extra gravy. Because I know how when you get like a $20 fill up, you get 2 mashed potatoes, 1 gravy. And it's like, you run out of gravy. So anyway, I asked them for extra gravy. And I asked them for 2 sauces, each of the different styles that they had, so that Darius could taste them. So long story short, first we didn't get the gravy. So I had to go back in there and get the gravy. And I wasn't even thinking about the sauces, so we came all the way back home. And sure enough, no sauces in there at all. So poor little guy here down there he had to grab some of them sauces we had from that nugget challenge, because you know we keep all kinds of condiments. I know how I go.
Y'all know what that is.
We have a bag of literally 50.
So he over here with Wendy's condiments,
McDonald's. You got the Tabasco sauce, hot sauce.
We even had to get the honey out of the cabinet, y'all.
You hiding your daddy's plate.
Oh. Should I put the Tabasco sauce on the chicken or the mashed potatoes?
What? Tabasco on mashed potatoes?
You just say that.
That's a new one.
I don't need it. I'm just saying because it's easier. It's hard for me because I don't want to have to put it on the chicken. That's hard. That's like that's too much.
How?
I don't want to touch the Tabasco sauce when I'm picking up the chicken. It's tenders. It's not a wing.
Oh.
There, she touch it on the sides.
Okay.
Pick it up on the side.
Okay, I got it.
Woo. So what y'all do today? We was trying to relax as much as possible, try to chill.
Yeah, we did chill.
We really didn't do a whole lot. Tried to wait as late as we could to start getting into the production mode again.
Y'all, for those of y'all don't know, we have a lot of videos that's previously recorded. So
right now it's January 5th, 2017. You know, I'm kidding. Everyone will be going, oh my gosh. They'd be shook.
If it was January 5th, yes they would.
They'd be going, oh my gosh.
Baby.
Huh?
Is it me or does the coleslaw taste a little different? Does it?
I think it tastes a little different.
It does.
Good?
I heard it too. When I first tasted it.
It's not as creamy and it's more chunky or dicey or something. I don't know. But anyway, they were saying they thought they had ran out, but they had some in the back.
No, they didn't.
They did?
They did.
I'm not eating it.
Why would you say that?
From the get-go, when I opened it up, it did smell funny.
Yeah.
I promise you, but then I said, well, maybe that's just how it smells.
Why would you say
y'all
that?
we can't say nothing around this one. He already picky.
Not in this family. He probably ain't gonna eat it for real, but I'm gonna put it right there. I ain't eating it.
What? Oh, you mean his? I mean, it's edible. It just ain't the same. Don't you agree, baby?
It's still good.
Yeah, not bad.
I just hate when you get the $20 fill out. Let me clear my palate. Baby, can I have a paper towel?
You still ran, baby. There you go.
Thank you. I was saying is, I hate when you buy the $20 fill-up box at KFC, and then you ask them for you gotta ask them for extra gravy. They give you 2 mashed potatoes, 1 coleslaw, 1 little bitty old thing of gravy, but they give you 2 mashed potatoes. They know that that gravy is not gonna last. This is how little that gravy is. And they give you 2 big old mashed potatoes. So you always gotta end up buying another one.
He gave it to me for free.
Well, whatever.
I think it was supposed to be. I don't know if we supposed to pay for it. He's just like,
no.
yeah, it's no extra charge for us. Okay.
There is extra. He probably didn't know, but they usually do. Try to charge you. But my thing is, they shouldn't give you 1.
Right. You get a mashed potato, it should come with a gravy. Especially a large.
Right. And y'all may be wondering why she dipping her spoon in this gravy. This is my gravy. It's my special made.
Right, and if I was to order 1 mashed potato, I would get 1 gravy.
Right.
So when I order 2, why do I still get 1?
Right.
They tried it.
Hey, chicken good though.
Chicken good, huh? Finger looking good?
I was about to say that.
Finger looking good.
Yeah, beat me to the punch.
So they had this sauce, and one of their sauces was called Finger Looking Good. And I was like, oh, we should try that. They ain't give it to us.
I was the one they're supposed to get it down, Darius.
I'm in full, baby. Told you I wasn't hungry.
Let's try the popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken.
I actually think their popcorn chicken is better than Popeyes. Because it's more meatier, ain't it?
I've never had Popeyes. Popcorn chicken.
Theirs more meatier.
How many different types of chicken?
Yes, whose popcorn chicken did you just eat the other day?
Never had popcorn. I didn't have popcorn chicken, did I?
Didn't he, baby? Yeah, it's popcorn chicken. Somebody had some popcorn chicken.
Not me.
And it wasn't hardly nothing in it. We was just talking about this the other day. We was just talking about this.
I remember doing
cheesesteak.
Popeye.
Ooh.
It was Popeyes? Look, we gotta go back and watch our own videos. No,
Yeah,
we don't.
Popeye was a long time ago though, baby.
Yeah.
We ain't had Popeye for so long.
No,
It was not that.
I know it was the other day.
Because I didn't have
It was the other day, y'all.
chicken. The other day.
Well, it wasn't me.
I'm full. Baby, want this thigh? There
My
you
mom's
go.
been calling me greedy.
No,
Brother.
They say a lot. They do.
There you go, baby. Take that thigh from me. Thank you.
Now, why would you do that? Take the chicken from that poor man.
She ain't have to take that piece of chicken.
Ooh, I don't even want that. Normally I kill that coleslaw, but
Flipping.
so I'm a little off on the slaughter day. So I'm a little off.
I ain't that much off.
I really don't like the mashed potatoes at either place, Popeyes or KFC. I like the
What?
I don't eat it, Mom.
What?
They coming from-
My favorite
What do
thing.
you not like about it?
It's just, it's all these brand mashed to go. I don't know.
What?
This is instant potato.
Instant potato.
This is Idaho. The little things you put in the thing, you add the water.
No, it
Potato
ain't.
buds. Potato buds.
How do you know that, Aaron?
But it's like, I don't know.
Don't be coming on Black. We're coming for KFC.
I will come for KFC when I add my sauces in here. I will. Yes, I will. I will.
You know what?
I have the prerogative.
No.
I will.
Don't come back there.
So y'all tell us about this. Have you ever been hungry, just real hungry, and you went to a restaurant or like a fast food joint, and you ordered something and got all the way back home and they forgot something you had?
Man.
Yeah, we have done that. Shoot, I be ready to
Or
go.
they ain't give you no sauces, or they ain't give you no spoon, or they didn't give you no napkins. It's
Okay,
just,
baby.
all that stuff just bothers you.
I'm sorry. What I'm doing? Talking loud?
No, but I don't know why I make that face actually. There's probably a lot of things, but
Whatever.
I don't remember. Usually my instinct's right, but
Well, I'm gonna smack your nose.
I'll run the
That's what
tape
you
and realize why I did it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Probably a lot of reasons, but
comment. Tell us about your the time that you had that happened.
Look,
y'all.
let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that work that watch us and went in on that thing when Derek was talking about something. McDonald's. I'm suing McDonald's.
no, they didn't. When?
Remember you said you was suing McDonald's and everybody was like, you need to have a bit better respect for people that works behind in restaurants because in fast food because it is hard. So I did have to really think about it because they said they be stressed, things go on in the back,
Man,
they don't understand.
Let me tell y'all.
Well,
I used to
still
work.
getting sued, so I don't know.
I worked at multiple fast food restaurants. My first job, y'all, was Little Caesars, and I remember. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of story time. So I remember this time where
Here you go.
I started there at 16, like I was on my birthday. I started and I remember like the following season, it was like NFL time. It was the Super Bowl, y'all, and it was folks buying pizzas like crazy. They had these 10 pie, 12 pie deals and all this other stuff. So I'm up there, I'm pulling the pizzas out the back of the oven, and I'm also the guy putting all the toppings on the pizza too. So I'm over here putting the toppings on the pizza, right? And these pizzas is coming out the oven. They got this little block on the end so they don't all fall off because you know it's like a little conveyor. So anyway, make a long story short, the pizzas are in these round pans and they start to hit the edge and they literally start spinning off the side.
Oh God.
So I run over there getting the pizzas off the thing, and they give you this one little clamp, and then you're supposed to like grab the other one, another clamp. At some point, the pizzas was coming out so fast, I didn't want them to drop. I'm literally grabbing these pizzas by hand, right out there, and throwing them on the counter. You know, and you know, if y'all know, Little Caesars open. So like the counter is there, and you can see all back into it. It's not like it used to be like it is today. When you go to Little Caesars and it's all hot and ready and all that other stuff. It wasn't like that back in the day. You had whole pizza conveyor systems. Anyway. So I'm out here, I'm slanging pies everywhere, y'all, trying to keep them from falling on the floor. Because I kid you not, it was folks, these Super Bowl parties ordering like 10 pies, 12 pies, 15 pies. It was nuts.
But did you get anybody's order wrong?
I didn't get nobody
Did you drop
order
a
around.
pizza?
But I burnt my hands off trying to get these pizzas out. I think only one pizza failed.
Oh.
What can you do?
Nobody.
What can you do?
One time.
Derek probably would have said it's 50.
Huh?
Nah.
Anyway, one time we went to Rockford to Capri Pizza or whatever.
Oh yeah, Capri's.
And they have it where you
I know what you about to say. Go ahead.
where you can like see everything happen. Like where you order to go is like where they make the pizzas in the back, right? So you guys are ordering, and I'm being a 12-year-old nosy kid. I'm looking behind the counter and everything.
I wasn't there. It was you and your grandmother.
I don't know who it was.
It was you and your grandmother.
But this boy, I don't know, teenager, probably first job, was in the back, and I guess he was the doughboy.
He did some gross stuff.
And so
he was making pies.
You know what? No,
so
see,
he
this is why I
took
like
it,
eating
and
pizza places like that.
I thought, I thought this is cool. You know, it's probably very authentic. He was over here tossing the pizza in the air like this. The thing is spinning, and I'm going, wow, right? So
how old was you?
I'm probably like 12 or something. And I go, wow, I want to be a pizza maker when I grow up. And
no, you don't.
And you know, he does a few flips, you know, a few turns, and then one time she fell. She fell on the ground. And you know, the boy went like this. He picked it up, and he looked around. They start flipping it again, like this. And I said,
my gosh.
I said, oh my god, I didn't eat that pizza that night. I did not eat that pizza. I didn't tell grandma either.
Oh, see, that's wrong.
Well, that's
so
what she said.
wrong.
I did not eat that. I said, I'm full. I'm good, actually. I don't know. My stomach, it cramped.
You are no good.
What was I supposed to say?
You should have said something.
No, that's just me. No, you no good. Then.
Well, I don't know if it was our pizza that he dropped,
but that's the point.
Somebody's pizza he dropped. So I said, I had some yogurt or some water.
That's a shame. That's the person you can't trust. I won't trust you, boy.
He just dropped it and picked it back up and then looked around.
And you ain't tell grandma nothing. You should have said, look, I saw you drop that pizza.
She was ordering at the time, and I didn't know. And at that, I knew it couldn't have been our pizza because he was making it while I don't know if he like was making a whole bunch of doughs and then like they just put different toppings on it. But
they don't do that.
It was a lot.
You don't need out the dough until it's ready to go.
Anyway, let's address something else.
Anyway, so
grandma gonna see this.
I worked at Little Caesars. Ooh. I used to work at Taco Bell too, y'all. Taco Bell. I used to open on Saturdays. Man, I spend like 17 hours a weekend in Taco Bell, y'all.
Work it up.
So for y'all that work in fast food restaurants, I know the pain. I know how it is, especially when it's rush hour and it's only two of y'all because folks been called in and now you running the register and you steaming and you stuffing the tacos and the other guy that's working with you, he running drive-through and expediting all the orders. It was two of us in that joint. So I know the stress. If y'all working fast food, definitely know how it goes.
Okay, well,
you was at the cash register. You worked the cash register too?
Man, I work front cash. And you know if you work if you work at Taco Bell and you run front cash, you also own the lobby, you own the ice and the ice machine. They probably changed the rule cash. By now. Nah, I ain't changed no rule.
Do you have a napkin or?
Huh? A napkin? I got a paper towel, bro. Cause you know we went to we got there. They didn't give us no napkins at KFC. No, actually they did. They didn't give it to us. I had to get them. I got them because napkins on the outside. So where's the napkins at, baby?
In the bag.
Anyway,
that's good.
I don't know. But
that's a good place for them.
Somebody, I don't know where I got this mashed potato from, and I think it was your mom, and that's nasty.
Yes.
That's your mashed potato right there.
No. I think I went like this. You see that mashed potato? I think I went like that. Look.
Oh yeah.
Yep. They're cousins. So anyway,
I'm gonna knock it. I'm gonna knock you out.
So I was scrolling through the comments on I don't know which I can't seem to remember what video it was. But,
I'll let you know.
Ooh. But someone, I don't know, thought it was cute. To comment that if you can't tip at a restaurant,
you don't need to be going.
You shouldn't go.
Right.
And I thought to myself, I said, listen here. I said, listen here. I said, there's many things wrong with that statement.
Why?
I don't know. So when you guys get your receipts back, I don't know if it says like, you know, subtotal and then like tip added in there and then like actual total, or does it say gratuity like recommended? I don't know. Is that like, are tips recommended is what I'm asking? Yeah, they are. I don't know. I think they are. Okay. And so my thing is, I'm a 16-year-old boy. Let's say I didn't have a job at the time of that. I don't know what I was talking about in that video. But let's say I didn't have a job in that time where I didn't give a large tip. I'm a 16-year-old boy. I'm using my parents' money. My parents give me, let's say, $12 to eat dinner. I buy a $10 meal plus tax, and I give the rest for tip. Is it my fault? Should I not be going out with my friends because of the fact that I don't have money to tip her very well? $6, $3, whatever. If I don't have a job, you're telling me that I can't go out and enjoy myself because I don't have the money to do it. I don't know how that makes sense at all.
Well,
also, I don't know, they're getting paid hourly. Are they slaves? Are they slaves to the rhythm? I don't know.
Slaves to the rhythm?
I don't know they are.
So they get paid hourly, but a lot of times waitresses and waiters don't make a lot of money at all.
I know. I
right there. It depends on tip. They pay like $3,
yeah, their hourly rate is not that high at all.
I know. Poor thing.
Poor things.
Poor things.
Well, my thing is you need to be considerate of that. If you got the money, you need to tip.
I understand.
But if you don't have the money, you need to leave something.
Now listen here.
Right, but in the scenario, in the scenario though,
listen here.
He said his food was $20, and he paid a $2 tip on the meal. So he gave a 10% tip on his stuff.
Let me just say something. I don't know. It's real cute. It's real cute to leave a tip. I understand. And I understand that, you know, most people in, you know, these waiter jobs are in college and they're, you know, trying to, you know, work and go to school. They're in these, being a waiter or a waitress.
I think you said weird.
No,
waiter jobs.
Waiter jobs.
They're, you know, trying to go to school and everything. But if I'm trying to say is, if you really needed the money, like, wouldn't they add in the tip to the final thing? Is it not recommended? I don't know. I'm confused.
What do you mean?
It's recommended.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's recommended if you have 6 or more people.
No. It's not. No. Here's how it goes.
Right, well, 8 or more, they put it in there automatically.
But that's not a recommendation. They force you to pay that.
Right, they force you to pay that.
Some restaurants have a rule: if there's 8 or more people in your party, gratuity is automatically added to your bill. There is no opportunity to tip or not tip. And sometimes that 8 number is much lower. It don't have to be 8 people. Sometimes for certain restaurants, after a certain hour, tip or gratuity is automatically added into. So like Omega, when you go there after a certain hour, gratuity is already added onto your bill. Which it is what it is. I actually think that is not good because I happen to be one of those. Yeah, I happen to be a more than average tipper. Right, so I actually think that when you're in that situation and it says $3, you know, most people was maybe I was going to give her $6, you know, and some people will say, well, it only says 3, and they forced me to give the 3. You know, I am not going over and above what they already forced me to do, because it kind of takes away your free will of being able to say, oh, you know what, so and so was this, that, and the other. I'm gonna give them $6, even though it was only $3 tip. It was 15%. You know, so. I don't know. People are different on how they tip, but I just think on a $20 bill, if you're a kid and you got $2 and you give a $2 tip, that's probably good. I mean,
that's decent.
That's decent for because you got to remember that they're in a group of kids.
How much more you know?
It's in a group of kids.
I'm mad.
So it's 5 or 6 kids.
You mad because of what?
I don't know. I'm so mad. I'm thinking about the whole situation.
You still thinking about it?
There's a lot I need to say. I'm mad. So over the summer,
right,
I was at the gym, and it's around 12 o'clock at night,
right,
and me and Malik are leaving the gym. You know, I was you know, getting my life in the gym, and I'm tired. I'm running out of calories. I need food, right. So I go to the George Webb across the street because they're open late. You know, all the Taco Bells are closed and stuff like that. So me and him go there, right, and let me think of a name.
Right, thank you, because you put what's name on blast last time.
Who?
Whoever it was, Cindy, Mindy, Kathy,
I didn't need it.
All in the they got her comment name all through the comments.
I don't know. Pat. Pam,
right.
I don't know. Pat. She can be a Pat. Okay. Pat was doing a lot from the get-go. I don't know. I got in and I'm parched. I'm starving. There's a lot of things going on. So I sit down and I order my meal. I only had $12 in my bank account at the time. You know, I did have a job, but I was on my last. You know, I was living paycheck to paycheck. You know, trying to pay my rent. And so
what?
Anyway, I'm just kidding.
Right.
I don't have rent. But so I was sitting down and I ordered my meal or whatever, and Pat is talking to the employees. She's doing, I don't know, she's doing a lot into what she wasn't focusing on us as people in the thing, right? So, it was bad service is what I'm saying. So Malik had ordered like some iced tea or something or whatever, right? And he kept on, he was like at the bottom of his drink or whatever, and he was expecting her to come over. And she would like look over or whatever, and she wouldn't come, like to ask if he wanted a refill or anything. She would never check up on the table, right? So at the end of the day, we didn't leave her a good tip. Right. I didn't have the money to, but regardless.
How much did you leave her?
I don't remember exactly how much I left her. I left her a tip, but I didn't leave her, it wasn't like no 30 cents, but it wasn't like $6 or $4 or whatever.
But it was based on her service.
It was based on her service. And I made the tip on purpose based on her service,
right?
I didn't just give her normal tip like I give everybody else. So this same exact thing happens a couple days later, but this time we're at that same George Webb, but we're there at, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm at the gym, and the same thing happens. I go to George Webb, right? And we're sitting down, and Pat is not there anymore. Now it's Joanne, and Joanne is quiet, she's reserved, and me and Malik are going, okay, what do we want or whatever, and I end up getting the same thing. So then, Malik, while we're figuring out what we're gonna eat, we're gonna order, we're looking at the menus or whatever, Malik hears Joanne, and she's talking in the back, I don't know, there wasn't a lot of people there, and this is what he hears. I didn't hear it, this is what he hears. Oh, you see those 2 boys that just walked in? They didn't tip Pat last time, or whatever. And she's talking to the chef in the back. And Malik, he goes, he says, Joanne! And I said, I said, no. I said, no. I said, what happened? He said they were talking about us. And I said, no, they weren't. They couldn't have been Malik. They said, they're not talking about us. And he brought Joanne to the table. I said, oh my God, I'm over here in my shell. I said, I don't want to see what's about to happen. And so Joanne comes out, and he said, I know you were talking about me just now. And I'm looking at him like, I said, well, she might not have been talking about us. Like, it's okay. Like, we don't have to do all this right now. And she was like, no, I wasn't. He said, yes, you were. He said, I knew you guys were talking about us, and I knew you were talking about the fact that we didn't tip last time. We didn't tip to Pat. And I'm embarrassed the whole time. I'm going, oh my God. It was the same thing when my mom be asking for 4 buckets of chicken for one mistake. And so I was going, and then she was like, I can't believe she said this. So then Malik was like, well, I piped up because I understood where Malik was coming from. I was saying, well, he was saying, well, what if we didn't have the money to tip? He said, first of all, the reason why we didn't tip well was because Pat didn't give us good service. That's why we didn't tip well. But even then, I said, what if I didn't have the money to tip? That's not for you to tell me what I have to do or you to talk bad about me because I didn't. You don't know anybody's situation at all. Just because I wanted to go out and eat at George Webb and I didn't tip well doesn't mean that like, all that is unnecessary. I don't have to leave you an $8 tip or regardless of what it is. Tip is not required. I understand it's very nice and you don't look good if you don't tip or whatever, but that's not for you to judge me and say, because you don't know what the issue is. You don't. And that's why I told that to Joanne. I said, to come down on a level that's, where I'm talking to you as a human being. You should not judge somebody else for not being able to tip, whatever. Not that I wasn't able to, but we did it based off of service. But I said, don't talk about us behind our back because you thought that we should have tipped more. So anyway, this is what she said. I kid you not. She said, oh yeah. She said, you know what, you're right. Now she admitted it. She said, you're right. I don't know. I'm just under the weather. She said it's really hot outside. I'm sorry. She said it's really hot outside. I was just talking about, I don't know what came through me. She said I was talking about you guys in the back. And I said, oh my gosh. I was going, Malik was right. So ever since that moment, she was really nice, and she served us really well or whatever. So I gave her a nice tip, and I told her, and then she gonna badmouth Pat because she wasn't there. So she was like, yeah, I hate Pat too. She doesn't. She said I don't like Pat, and I hate working with her. I've been reporting her to the manager, and then she was like, yeah, she's a terrible waitress. And then Pat walks in, right? Pat walks in, and we're about to leave, and as soon as Pat walks in, we go up to start to pay or whatever, and she's talking to Pat in the back. She's like, and this is what she did. She said, because apparently Pat had told Joanne the night before or whatever, or a few nights before, that we didn't tip well, and that's how that's why Joanne was telling everybody, right? So then Joanne went to Pat and said, I know the reason why you didn't get a tip. Oh my God! And Pat was going, she was looking at us, and Joanne said, because you had bad service. And so we're over here, I gave her like $4, and so did Malik, because we were trying to prove a point. And then we look back in, and Pat is going, because Joanne just got $8 from us, and Pat got $2. So Pat is thinking making her life choices. She's going, I don't know what I did wrong. But Joanna's rubbing it in. She's going, I got $8 and it was all your fun, But what I took from that was you can't just, that's why this whole tipping situation gets on my nerves. You can't just say that I don't deserve to go out because I don't have the money to tip. Right. And it's not, I can't tell you when I've never like not tipped. Usually I leave something, you know, if whatever I can afford or whatever. If I have, I usually don't have like $800 in my account to be saying, oh, here's a $4 tip or whatever. Like I have a kid I am a kid. When I was working for $7.25 an hour, I didn't have the money to be given $2. That's a lot of time for me to be working and make $2. You know, and I don't have a steady income or yearly income or you know.
No, you just have your parents.
Right, I do. Well, at the time I didn't need you guys because I had money.
Right, he was spending his own money.
I was spending my own money.
But he still have a call. Can you transfer some money in my bank account?
Okay, but now I do that because I don't have a job anymore.
No, someone when you had a job.
No, I never did. Try it. Dad, get her. Get her, Dad.
No. Dad, get him.
Dad, get her.
Get him.
Get her, Dad.
No.
Dad, get her.
Him. Get him. No. Yes, it did.
Dad, get her. Get her, Dad. Get her, Dad.
No.
Because I will show you, Mom. Because every time I ask for money, I always text Dad. I say, hey, can I borrow money for food? I used to ask for them before I got a job, and there's a whole break in our text conversations. I will pull it up. There's a whole break in our text conversation of me asking, and all of a sudden, at the end of the summer, when I didn't get my job, when I didn't have a job anymore, I started asking more. Recently, I've been starting to ask.
No, but we know that. But I'm saying you was asking all throughout your job experience. Dad, I need you to transfer some money in my account. I'm at such day. I'm at Cheesecake Factory. I'm not gonna eat tonight. I'm not gonna eat tonight.
Oh my God.
I'm just going with my friends.
Oh my God.
Then all of a sudden he give you a call and you gotta go transfer money. I already know.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Putting you on blast or something?
Why are you lying?
No, I'm not.
Lying.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No,
yeah,
I'm not.
I think you are.
Baby,
because why would I be asking? Why would I be asking for money?
I think it happens. I think I do. I'm trying to remember.
Do you understand how many times you transferred money in that account?
Because when you run out of money from your paycheck,
I didn't run out of money.
Darius, you was going on vacations with us.
If you did,
he was in New York. You was in Atlanta. You was in a place like that. You didn't have no money.
Huh?
What?
You didn't have no money. You took off your jobs all them times. We was in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I still was.
New York,
but every 2 weeks I was getting close to $200.
And you would spend it.
I did not spend no $200 in no 2 weeks.
No.
Well, yeah, I did. I did. But I spaced it out. I got $100. I said I'm gonna spend $100 this week. I'm gonna spend $100 next week. Then I get
and you will call us, Dad, can I have some money?
No.
Yes.
To the record
I'm about to. You better be glad my photos in the basement.
I'm sure there's some.
No. I'm telling you.
I'm sure there's some.
You were not saved. I thought my photos in the basement.
Come on, y'all. I ain't got time for all this.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do.
No.
We're working on a 50-minute video right now.
I will let you know. You guys keep it talking.
No, we ain't keep it talking. We're finna stop it. Cause I already know when you was working, you was always ask Dad to.
I'm pretty sure there were some instances where it did happen.
A lot.
Okay.
Dad, could you transfer money to my account?
It's definitely not as much as it is now.
Wait a minute.
No. I'm going back to the top.
Y'all.
I'm gonna tell you when I got the job.
Okay, but we'll tell y'all in the next video. Another video. We'll tell you the stats on that, but I know what I'm talking about because I know my kids and I know how much my husband. Well, I got to transfer some money to Darius. I
haven't asked for money for a long time.
Darius, that's a lot.
I don't know. I'm looking right now. We're in the middle of the summer. It's Wednesday, June 28th.
You know what? Let me look through that stuff because I already know. I should know. Anyways, y'all, we're going to end this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video.
What's that now?
Let me see. I didn't have my. No, see? June 9th. Oh, wait.
I transferred 120 the other day and left.
No,
that was
his car note. That was for my car note.
Okay.
What did I ask? Did I ask for something? Jim, no.
Anyways, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with anyone and everyone. Let me know what your girl and the fam bam is doing on this channel, and you guys will see you tomorrow with another video. We love you guys so much. Don't forget to stay safe and stay blessed. Peace.
Don't ever come for me unless it's sent for you. Okay.
What?
Don't come for me unless it's sent for you.
Darius?
Peace.
There ain't nobody coming after me.
They came for me about the tips and I'm shut it down.
Darius, who's that?
Whoever that person was, and they got me mad. It really did. Pipe up in the comments if you did it. If it was you, pipe up. If it was you, pipe up. Okay? Because I'm not having it.
I actually think it was a good explanation that you gave, though, of the reason.
But I understood what she was saying too, because I also thought. Remember, I said that. Wait.
No.
That Darius,
Talk.
Pipe up at me if you want to,
Mom.
and you gonna get popped. See, I'm in front of your face.
Talk, Mom. Talk.
At any rate, because remember I said that, well, maybe you should eat less money. You know, if you know it's $10.
No. Ooh, she brought up
and then
she opened the door.
Listen, shut up.
She opened the door.
And then I thought about what you said, and I said maybe he's right, because some people don't have a situation. It's in different situations where sometimes something is $10, they can't eat. They don't eat meat or something like that. And their meal is a little bit more money, or they don't eat certain things.
Either way,
and they only get $10.
Well, and you know, it's people that go out. It's people that go out, and their whole thing is they never go out, and they trying to treat their family to something, and they just scraped up enough to try to get there, and they making food choices in the restaurant to be able to just cover what they have and feed all of, you know, maybe they got 4 or 5 kids.
Maybe she'll realize that when she hears that, you know, when you hear somebody else's other side, it makes you look at things better.
Right, there's always other circumstances.
Like, I understand this customer service. Like, when you at a restaurant, it's a lot of pressure under them.
No, Joanne learned her lesson. I'm just talking about the person who piped up in the comments.
What I'm saying is if you just a non-tipper, because you just selfish.
Right.
That's one thing.
And I'm not. I didn't do that to spite the person.
That's one thing. But if you know.
But don't tell me I can't go out to eat.
But yeah,
because I don't have the money to tip.
I mean, you should have the freedom to go out to eat.
I just signed out. Because I'm mad.
Because I'm mad.
Okay,
you are not my man.
I am.
You are not.
I am. Don't come for me ever again. Because I promise you, I will send the army a beehive. Okay?
Oh my God.
I'm just joking. I don't have that. I don't have Beyonce's.
I know you don't.
Okay, baby. Sign out.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
And ignore this one.